Alright, let's switch this up to Torment 12 and get in game. So, good evening everyone. I'm going to be running some bounties this evening because it's been, well, it's been a full day since I played last. We're going to do it with our multi-shot build rather than our shadow set, just because I'm a bit more comfortable running bounties with this. We're going to start in Act 1 and we're going to work our way through. Let's start with the Butcher. And there's still a time. Hey, Wolfried, good to see you. How are you doing? You having a good evening? We're doing some T12 bounties just because I quite fancy some bounty materials, and it makes a little bit of a change to what I was doing before. Our poor Templar is taking an absolute walloping over there. Also, this is going to give us a small opportunity to get some death's breaths. So, there is that. Hey, Sniper, how's it going? And, yeah, I know that feeling all too well. I don't know which is worse. Having the time to play loads and losing lots of materials, or not having the time to play much and losing what few materials you have. I'm assuming by deleted you mean you took them and tried to convert them and didn't get anything for them. Oh, that's a very good point. Hang on, I can actually sort that. Because I can pause. Right, okay. It's because I didn't actually set it going again after last time I rebooted. Let's... Hopefully this won't take long. There we go. That should start picking up in just a moment. Apologies about that, but thank you for pointing it out. Always good to know that you're watching out for the quality of the productions. Yeah, this could be painful. Let's stand a little bit further away just in case. Blap, 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 blap. Not an optimal build by any means, but certainly enough for... I'm sorry, Sniper. I mean, on general weekdays when I'm streaming, it's just when I get a moment, and I've just finished doing one of my XCOM videos, and I thought I've got a little bit of time before bed. I'll do some bounties and see how it goes. But thank you for stopping in, and thank you for wishing me luck. It is much appreciated. We're doing well so far this season, in that we've only died once. Right. Blap, 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 blap. Banana phone. Or something like that, anyway. Right. Let's hurry on and do this. And I'm not trying to specifically just rush through everything and ignore all the mobs, but I am trying to do it reasonably quickly, let's say. Yeah, I'm not going to stand directly in the path. I mean, that would be crazy fun. I mean, crazy stupid, not crazy fun. I don't know who stunned who there. I think I stunned him more than he stunned me. Now that we're starting to hit him twice, it's really starting to show on the amount of damage he's taking. There we go. It makes such a huge difference, that. 500 rare upgrades, 70 reforges. Wow. I'm hoping you're keeping this as a running total rather than just like from the last time I spoke to you, you've done another 500 upgrades. Because that would be crazy lots. I mean, it is crazy lots as it is. 500 rare upgrades is obscene. That's like 1,250 death's breaths. Oh my word, that's loads. Right. Oh, Key Warden. Wasn't expecting to... Well, I knew the Key Warden was in the area, but I wasn't really planning on fighting the Key Warden. Let's not stand in the middle of that. Nice try, Mr. Key Warden. I see what you did there. Trying to freeze me in place. Nope, not gonna happen. And he's gone. It's amazing how quickly they go once their health starts to drop. May as well grab the Infernal Machines. And the Death Breaths. And the Pool of Reflection. Right, so we're killing a bunch of mobs in here. Splat, splat, splat. All across the board. Yes, I thought it was probably overall. Yeah, this evening is just going to be about running bounties. I'm not really looking to upgrade my equipment at all. I might run some rifts a little bit later, but I'm not planning on experimenting that much. It's just a little bit of time killing before bed, really. Splat, splat, splat. There he goes. Ah, no death breaths. That's quite disappointing. Growler is down. Growler is down. And the last couple are going to go down as well. There we go. Alright, we'll just make the area safe and then we will move on. Right, that'll do. Templar Inquisition. Right, Paragon Point goes into attack speed. And we can free the captured villagers. Who will be around here somewhere. Man, it makes such a difference. Popping Vengeance and putting down the turrets, just the extra damage boost that you get is crazy. I am very tempted to try that primary skill grenade build that you were mentioning just the other day, Walfried. I was doing some reading up on the different things that you can get going with it, and simplicity, strength, and how it would potentially work, and Hellcat Wasteguard. It's kind of interesting that there's different setups you can have for farming or pushing through greater rifts, because quite often you'll want a bad, air quotes, bad Hellcat Wasteguard for farming, just because it will end up popping the extra explosion, you know, the 800% explosion a lot faster. Oh no, don't worry about it this evening. This is just while I was on my lunch break earlier. I was theory crafting a little bit, you know, just doing some reading. But it was very cool, and it does look like a fun build, a nice variation of the cluster bomb one that I was wanting, because I did want to fill the screen with grenades this season. That was the whole reason for me going Demon Hunter. I just didn't really like the way the cluster bombs ended up playing out. So it's nice to know that there's an alternative, and throwing grenades everywhere is definitely an alternative. I mean, that's the fun kind of alternative, really. Right, let's grab these. Okay, there's actually the first of the villagers. And we will get there in a moment once I stop getting distracted. Well, that's actually getting a bit painful. Let's back out just for a moment. I like his armor. His armor looks pretty damn dapper. As far as Templars go, he's got the cool armor. Ow! Yeah, that's pretty much what I was expecting. Yeah, in order to run it properly, you just need a couple of key pieces of gear that working in the right way, and you're good to go, as they say. Brother of the Inquisition. He's no brother of mine, although he does want my death as much as my own brother, so, I mean, there's that he's got going for him. Let's put this Paragon point in. There we go. Alright, where is the final villager? Maybe up here in this corner? Nope. Okay, let's try over the other side then. There it is! Just showing up on the map. All the rockets smacking into him. Good explosion sizes. Alright, well, I'll let you go, Mr. Captured Villager, and we're done with here. It's actually probably a good point for me to head back to town because I'm quite full of stuff. And then we'll move on to the next bounty. So, ID this. Salvage those up. I wonder, can I actually salvage up machines? No, I can't. I didn't think so. Cool, to the Sherma. We'll just salvage that. May as well put the machines in here with the other ones that I've got. No, I don't actually have any. Alright. Act 1 ones. In they go. Drop those off, and we're going to go for the last stand of the Ancients. Hey, Adam! How's it going? You having a fun evening? I'm just doing a couple of bounties before bed. I finished recording my XCOM video for the day, so I figured, why not? I've got a little bit of time. Nice. There's something really satisfying about standing on top of a hill and just going blap, 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 blap at anyone that comes near. Right, grab that, and we'll take out this enraged phantom down the bottom. There we go. Homing rockets doing everything that they need to do. And we will move on to the Cave of the Moon clan. Our poor Templar, he keeps dying. I mean, I've tried to get him a relic. I've really tried, but it's just not gone according to plan. I think we'll just hurry our way towards this rather than killing everything outside. That being said, there's nothing wrong with getting a couple of kills in. Especially when there's a pack of blues. I mean, it's not exactly a distraction if they're on the way, is it? Plus, you never know, we might actually get something good for the Templar. Let's have a look at that shield. It's a lidless wall. Not really caring that much about it. So we've got to get to level 2. Level 2 is miles away. Oh, jeez. Right. Pay attention, 007. Actually kill the thing standing in front of you. More death breaths. Good, 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 good. I do want to try and keep him alive if I can, so I may spend more materials on trying to get him that damn Templar token. Templar relic. Whatever it's called. The one that keeps him alive. The one that we haven't managed to get so far. Right. Area is much clearer. Grab, grab, and on we move. Looks like a good place to stop for a picnic. Let's stop and kill some things. This cave is actually surprisingly big for what it is. Alright, so each season, all that you get to keep is your records, really. So your seasonal characters become non-seasonal characters, so you can keep them, but you just can't play them in the seasons. But they stay like hardcore stays hardcore, softcore stays softcore, and the items that you've got in your stash get mailed through the in-game mailing system to your non-seasonal characters. Once that's happened, you can redeem them, or in 30 days they will expire if you don't grab them. Me, I just tend to let them expire because I'm only playing seasonal characters. Ooh, a bandit shrine! Okay, this is actually worth me giving Matrix a shout for. So, let's pause. And I will send him a quick message. So, here we go. T12 Bandit Shrine. Let's see if he picks that up quickly enough. The changes from season to season, as Wolfried said, will depend on what Blizzard wants. Normally it's the conquests that change. Some parts of the season journey move around a little bit, but generally speaking, you'll get different parts of the Conqueror's set, transmog, and the portrait frames, and our Matrix isn't in a state to play. He has lost too much blood, so we're going to do this by ourselves. Okay, what we'll do is we'll wait until we've got all of these down. I'm going to wait until I've got another one ready to put down. And here we go. Man, this is a lot of potential. Oh, jeez, out the way. Ah! Damn walls. Okay, so we lost a gem hoarder. I should have cleared the area first. Really, I should have. But overall, that's not too bad. Okay, so having a look, an Odie's Collector escaped and a gem hoarder escaped, but everything else died. I think that went pretty well. I did see the link to the Primal Gallery on Discord. That looked so amazing. I was drooling over the crossbow. I really was. That set crossbow just looks so amazing, especially when having a look at mine, and it's got at least 60% just on pure damage on it, let alone the stats. Hey Peter, good to have you join for the live stream. To everyone watching after the live stream, this isn't a post-processed video, this is just raw cut footage from the live stream itself. Do subscribe to the channel and you'll be notified when I go live. There's no set schedule for it outside of Monday nights, and it's just whenever I've got free time. And I just finished recording some XCOM videos, so I had time this evening. So pretty much, I'm just running some bounties to kill some time before I go to bed. The cats have been fed, they're all settled down, and you know, bounty materials would do me well for this season. Also, a little bit of extra experience, seeing as Matrix is a good number of Paragon levels ahead of me. Hell, he's at 503 at the moment. Right, act done. Let's head back to town and 75 death breaths. That is pretty good at the moment. $20 for the first act of bounties, which is a little bit slower than normal, but I did get distracted a lot. I mean, we weren't just charging through stuff there. Golden Gorget of Leorix. Sanguinary Vambraces are pretty nice. It's nice, but no. Nice, but no. Oh, that would have been amazing last season. With the physical skills deal 90% more damage and everything. Gone. I could have put it in the queue, but at this point I don't care. Let's put these down. And also, it's one of the ones that's relatively easy to get hold of. Let's go to Act 2. Into the Mysterious Cave. Don't mind me, just coming through. This is not the way, it's round this corner. So close, so ever so close. There we go. Right. He's hiding from a ghost, so we kill the ghost. Kill the other ghosts. And then he'll let us in the cave. Come on, let us in. Stop talking. I'm being impatient. Everything resets completely, so you've got to redo your blacksmiths. In fact, normally leveling up the blacksmiths and the jeweler and the mystic are part of the season journey. So you end up doing it on the way to level 70 anyway, but yeah, you've got nothing. No cubed powers, no paragon levels, absolutely nothing at season start. Your Paragon levels and experience, though, they do get combined with your non-seasonal ones. So let's say you were at Paragon 400 and you already had Paragon 400 off-season. Then it might go up to like Paragon 500 because of the way scaling works. But you won't lose that experience. You just won't get to carry it forwards into the new season. There we go, grab those. Right, on to level 2 like I was trying to do a moment ago. But that's one of the reasons why I like seasons, because you have to start everything again. It means you get to replay the parts of the game that you would have otherwise just blitzed through. And no one wants to delete their characters, so it allows you to hold on to them. But at the same time, it gives you a new challenge. Pop. There we go. Right, 7 enemies left. Oh, well. They were not difficult to find. Let's move on to the Cursed Archive. In fact, was there a chest in here that I haven't opened? There's that one, which has tiny bits. There's the Resplendent chest. Ah, nothing worth it. Oh well. On to the Cursed Archive. Yeah, and the tabs that you've unlocked will persist. So at the moment I'm trying to get another stash tab. And next season, if I succeed, I will have that available to unlock. But you end up having to pay for them in gold. Yeah, exactly that, Wolfried. See, without knowing exactly what your time lag is, I don't know whether you're just repeating in text what I've been saying, or whether you're effectively writing it at the same time as I'm talking. That's kind of funny. Right, is the Vault of the Assassin the one up here? That's the curse. No. Get this guy killed, and then we'll grab these. Yes, I can imagine your non-seasonal ones are full. I think that's another reason why I like starting again each season, because otherwise I would just accumulate so much stuff. Right, Vault of the Assassin, here we go. Regardless, it's you're saying exactly spot on the right information, so I wouldn't mind. I just find it funny the way that the time lag goes. That I can't tell what you're writing before I've said it, effectively. Ah, the one went up this way. There we go. Right, back we go. I wish I could vault. Ah, one's got away. Just a bit too far, and I just ran out of discipline. That was bad resource management on my side, that really was. Alright, let's grab those. Still, almost got them all. Right, grab all these. And let's see what else there was up here. More Death's Breaths. So many more Death's Breaths. I love Gelatinous Sires. I really do. Gelatinous Sires are one of the reasons why I love exploding as the wizard class. Right, let's put that Paragon Point in. There we go. And we'll just salvage up all this extra stuff. Yeah, I'm hoping that there's going to be about 2 more months of this season, because if I'm going to make it to GR 70, I'm going to need the extra time. I think I'm just going to salvage these. Not going to give me anything worthwhile. Except Forgotten Souls. So we're up to 105 Death's Breaths. That was a pretty good Bandit Shrine and Gelatinous Sire there. Very happy with that. Let's go back into the Vault of the Assassin. And back to the Cursed Chest, which is where we were on our way to. It's kind of good them being around 3 months as well, because with the extra events that they introduced, like the Darkening of Tristram and oh god, what was the other one? Kanai's birthday, and things like that. It's good to have like specific time periods for them. It means that they can run a special event for 3 months and it doesn't take up the entire year. You know, they can experiment with stuff a little bit more. Splat, 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 splat. Haha. Right, last wave incoming. Yeah, that was not a surprise. Thieves' chains, blah, blah, blah. Bits and bobs that we don't care about. Let's go kill Cool. Cool is fun to kill. And also, he's really conveniently close. I am so happy that we managed to do one of our conquests on Monday Night Gaming. If you didn't get a chance to watch the live stream, it will be going up during the week as pre-recorded videos, or at least post-processed videos, I should say. But we managed the Worlds Apart conquest, and we do a whole bunch of other fun stuff, which has resulted in us being up at Torment 12 and running GR57s and other crazy things. We went to take on Greed at Torment 13. We did a lot of stuff. We did Rakanoth at Torment 13. We did Iswal. No, sorry, not Iswal. Urgil at Torment 13. There was a lot of very, very reckless gameplay. I would just be happy to have found one at that point. Because by that point, you're going to have pretty good gear anyway. It's just supposed to be like the rounding piece for your setup. Let's not stand directly in the middle of that. I don't think so. I love how jailers are basically just impotent compared to vaulting through stuff. Right, we're going round this way. I know I left one alive, but one alive doesn't really matter too much. This is the dude that we care about. My turrets are shooting the wrong thing. They're supposed to be rocketing him, and they're shooting everything else. Dumbass turrets. Right, Inquisitor's down. Let's focus on killing other random mobs. Oh no! You found a primal Blackthorn's amulet. See, I would love them to do something something fun, like make primal versions of sets do have different set bonuses, and actually have Blackthorns as like a desirable set in primal form. That'd be kind of interesting. Right, let's make this area safe, and then we can head on to the next one. Let's go kill Samash. I mean, he's only just down the road. We don't really need to teleport there, but we'll do this anyway. More book reading. We're so early in the season comparative to other times that I've still got books to read. Alright, let's try and blitz through as many of these as we can. I see your fire chains. And I raise you not caring. And rocket murder. Rocket murder trumps fire chains every day. Anyone round there? No. Okay, up we go. Up the stairs. You. We're running low on mobs, so you've got to die. Everyone's got to die in here, actually. We've got to kill 50 mobs, and there may not actually be 50 in the area. There we go. Samash is down. So there's only one mob left to go. Oh, that went pretty well, actually. There we go. Job is done. Wow, Act 2 went really quickly. That was like 10 minutes. A primal Unity. See, I don't know. I mean, you've got to have a very specific build in order for Unity to be beneficial, I'd find. Right, let's... In fact, we may as well just salvage these. Because we know we're not going to put them in the cube. Let's move on to Act 3. Yeah, that's what I mean. Maybe not immune to elemental damage, but it could be something really, really strange, like reflect all projectiles rather than immune to molten effects or something like that. Obviously, you don't want them to be overpowered, but you want them to be interesting and maybe enable other gameplay styles. Snagged on a corner. Right, let's go around this way. This is not the way I want to go. Who sent me this way? We'll just walk for a little bit. Oh, that would be interesting. Yeah, if they had specific magical affixes that couldn't appear on other stuff, like you do 1.5 times your regular damage, but you take 1.5 times your regular damage. You know, maybe some negative affixes that you have to balance with how ultra awesome they are. That'd be a very interesting one. It is a game that there's no real negative affixes that well, depending on your play styles, you could consider some to be. And there are times when having more attack speed can be considered a negative affix, depending on what your gameplay style is. For that, I'm specifically thinking about Whirlwind Barbarians, causing them to run out of Whirl, causing them to take too much damage because they're no longer getting the damage reduction of Mantle of Channeling type thing. But that's a very, very specific situation. Let's stand back just for a moment, grab this. Right, everything has to die in here, so let's make sure we don't leave any behind. Yeah, it's not a huge percentage chance. I see. People are stating chances with a very, very small data set to draw from. I think 1 in 300, 1 in 400 is about right based on what I've seen from most people commenting. But really, you need a lot more data to be able to say for certain, or to data mine it. And I don't know if anyone's actually data mined it. I don't know if it's actually possible to data mine the specific percentages, but I would assume it is. Yeah, it's entirely possible. You end up running a GR 70 without needing any primals just because you've got so many Paragon levels. You pump enough into main stat, you're going to alpha strike stuff no matter what. Right, let's take advantage of... Whoa, backing out. Just temporarily, because that was a little bit painful. I was going to say, let's take advantage of the fact we've got most of our damage buffs up and just face tank as much as we can, but that actually got a little bit dangerous. Not so dangerous that we were actually in danger, but you know, dangerous enough that we had to be cautious. And there's nothing wrong with being cautious, I say. Right, where are these last 6 mobs? Ah, around this corner. One more. Oh, please tell me I didn't leave one behind. Alright, we're going to find this straggler. Come along, Cormac. Where have we left him? There it is. Oh my god, so little health. So little health. Alright. Moving on to kill Gom. That took almost as much time as the entirety of Act 2. To those of you who've just joined the live stream, welcome. Good to have you along for the evening. If you are enjoying the videos, do remember to hit the big thumbs up. It gives me more exposure on YouTube, which means more people in the chat to chat to, and more people to laugh at me when I very nearly get myself killed. Likewise, don't be shy. Do say hello. Have a chat with everyone. Everyone's really friendly here. And yeah, it's actually quite a nice little gathering that we've got tonight. 23 people currently. Hello to you all. Right, let's see if we can find our way round. I think it's this way. We'll ignore that because it's not actually going to give us anything worthwhile. Yeah, this is the right way. Into the larder we go. Oh, I can imagine Trent. I mean, when I heard that Diablo was coming to consoles, I thought, oh, that's really good because, you know, it's a game that I thoroughly enjoy and more people are going to get to experience it. And then I heard that it was almost like a cut-down version because of how it was being done. And it's such a shame because there's so much cool stuff about Seasons. At least for me, there is. I know some people just play with their regular characters, non-seasonal, hardcore or softcore. It doesn't really matter, but seasons to me make a big difference to the gameplay style. Trent, are you a hardcore or softcore player? Yes. Yeah, I call Cormac and cheese. Oh, we've got to actually free the guards. I dislike this because I don't like freeing people. I don't like doing good things in Diablo. I'd much rather be able to just go through and kill stuff without having to do good deeds. Oh, you play both. Good. It's amazing the difference in risks you end up taking when you're playing softcore. At least I find that that's the case. I don't record any of my softcore exploits. Normally I just use it for experimenting with stuff that I think is not going to work, so I don't have to risk a hardcore character. But yeah, I end up taking so many more risks, and then I kind of get used to it, and I have to really rein myself back in when I get back to doing a hardcore character. Yeah, that's exactly it. Use softcore to test builds, and then have a hardcore character that's really, really making it work. Right, get these all thinned down. I thought he was going to stop me there. I was about to get really annoyed with him. One down. Let's find where the next one is. He's just a little bit further along. Oh, they're both here, actually. Awesome. Well, that's going to make it easy. Murdificate the entire area. And then once it's clear, we'll just casually let these guys loose. See, they don't bother freeing each other. They just immediately run back to town. I mean, that's not teamwork. That's why they got captured in the first place. Oh, that's really sad. I think that's another reason why I like seasons, because if you lose a character, then you're only losing up to 3 months worth of work. So, while it is sad losing a character, you don't feel like you've lost your life's investment in it. 2 years worth of character being lost, that would make me cry probably. Maybe not physically cry, but you know, I'd be hurting inside. Cool. Noxious is down. Let's find 48 more mobs to kill. Shouldn't be difficult in this area. I mean, there's enough of these little scorpions around. Stygian crawlers. There's another decent sized pack. 5 more mobs to find. There we go, these will do. Right, we'll make the area safe and then we will move on to the next bounty. Okay, on to the Cursed Eternal Chest. Yeah, that's the other thing. With losing a character, you lose everything that they're wearing, which is quite often your best gear. You might have spare sets. Like, if I lose this character, I've got a spare shadow set, so I could get to level 70 quite quickly. And then carry on with a shadow-based Demon Hunter. But it would make me terribly, terribly sad, having lost all of this stuff that I've tried so hard to get hold of. There is quite good monster density in this area. I mean, this is almost rift-worthy level. Not a particularly good rift, but... Right, we need to find where this Eternal Chest is. Eternal Chest, Cursed Chest. We're in the Eternal Woods. They're all eternal in here. Let's just dart around for a bit. Oh, no, the other way. Well, let's pop all of our damage buffs and we'll just explode everything on screen for the moment. While our discipline regenerates, and then we will move on. Oh, yes. Very satisfying. That's actually getting quite painful in there. I say no thank you. No thank you to death. I've had plenty of death in the past. I don't need any more. Oi! No running away from my turret. And no trying to freeze me either. I mean, that's just rude. This is going to give us quite a lot of experience when the thing goes round. Wow. 88. Not the biggest, but for something that we were sort of doing on the way to our actual bounty, that was pretty good. Alright, let's come through to the other side. We'll do it from over here. Come on, give me some more hatred. We've got plenty of time for these waves, so I'm not actually starving for resources, but... And I could be playing more efficiently by darting myself into here, of course, while it's around. Right, let's pop Vengeance and our damage buff. Man, they've got a lot of health. Okay, well, bounty done. Let's head back to town. Yeah. Wow, there's 27 actively in the live stream. I think this is actually close to my record. I think the most I've ever had was 29. So to the new people that have just joined, welcome. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. We're just doing some bounties at the moment. We've done a couple of acts so far, and we're about to move on to Act 4. Let's just salvage all these up. So, Act 4, we're going to start with Diablo. Why not? Let's make it a little bit more interesting. We'll just try and keep mobile as much as possible. Occasionally stopping to kill blues, because that is what I do. There you go. Always feels satisfying giving them what for. Wait, it's not this way. Oh, jeez, we're going to have to go round the other way. Back we go. Given it's the heavens and it's a known place, you'd think that Tyrael would at least give us a map before we got in here. Just like, how do you get to the Crystal Arch? Oh yeah, you go this way, then that way, then the other, and then you're there. No, no, he doesn't bother. He doesn't bother giving us any instructions. He just assumes we're going to know the way. There we go. Set pants. Well, sorry, unique pants, I mean. They're going to be interesting anyway. Let's get ourselves a book while we're on our way through. And this should lead us all the way. Oh my god, we are out of discipline. So we're walking. We are walking the last of the way. Mostly. It's only just round here, actually. There we go. Those look like depth diggers. Let's ID them, just in case they're ancient, because that could be interesting for a certain grenade build. Ooh, 98%. That's not too bad. That is not too bad. Okay, mister. Let's have a showdown. Thee and me. And when I say me, I mean my rockets against your whatever, I guess. Rattling roll right through the middle of him. And there we go. First phase down. I know. I know some games it's set up quite nicely, so you're not saving the world as such as doing quests for people, you know, missions for the king and things like that, which don't concern the general populace. That I can kind of understand, but this, you're literally saving Sanctuary, and the mayor is like, oh wait, no, I'm not going to move my car out the way because, you know, it's going to inconvenience me back in Tristram. Hey, he marked for death me. That's just rude. As for the Shadow Clone, that thing is going to die pretty quickly. Alright, Shadow of Diablo, you're going down, mate. You got nothing left. And we've got a little bit of vengeance left before it runs out, so we may as well use it. There we go, he's gonna die. Pop. Good evening, Eduardo. Good to have you join for the live chat. I hope you're having a wonderful evening, wherever you are. Well, unless it's not evening, in which case I hope you're having a wonderful day, or night, or, you know, whatever it is. Right, dagger, cloak, death's breath, bounty complete. Let's loot the room, and we'll move on. Right, we are going to go on to the Bound Shaman, because that's always a fun one. Ooh, I know what that is. We're going to have to compare it to our other one, but I think that's actually better. I think that's probably better. We may as well ID this while we're here, and then we will find that portal. There we go. Right, on to the next shaman. He's over this way. There's one down this way. Hardest thing about this bit is trying to navigate through them all. Right, and one left up here. There we go. Not particularly difficult by any stretch of the imagination. There we go. And I swear the ones that are off screen end up dying a lot more than just walking around and finding you. Let's grab these. And we'll move on to the next bounty. Yes. Yes, very much so, Adam. Let's not stand directly on the orbiter thing. Just because, you know, it's a little bit pointy. We will kill this guy, though. There we go. Now we can open this up. Right, Paragon Point goes into attack speed. 1 hell portal down. 2 to go. I do like the hell portals. I think it's one of my more favoured bounties. There's some really interesting bounties. Some of them are a bit dull. But the hell portals I like. I like Watch Your Step, despite the fact that it is annoying as all hell while you're waiting for the various platforms to raise up so you can stand on them. I like the Templar Inquisition one, that's always good. I like the Ancient Devices. Yeah, I think generally it's anything that's got set blues and... or set packs of mobs that you can fight in certain places. It just makes it a little bit more interesting for me. Oh, I'm really sorry, Eduardo. I'm afraid I don't understand what you're saying. I am very, very, very English, which means I'm unfortunately unaware. Well, I am not fluent in many languages. I can speak PHP, I can speak C++, I can speak English, I can sort of speak Chav every now and then. But that escapes me, I'm afraid. Let's go to the Cursed Pulpit. Okay, so we're going to look for the Radiant Chapel. Maybe it's down this way, maybe it's not. Well, even though it's not, we've got a fleeting shrine, so we can at least get around faster. Oh, it's down this way. Now, I realise that I have actually run past an entire pack of blues. I know, it feels a little bit wrong, but seeing as it's right here, we're going to do it as quickly as we can. Ooh, 3 shrines. That is unexpected, but awesome. This is one of the cursed chests that I dislike because of the positioning of everything. So we'll go 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. Because of where they spawn behind various bits of cover, it can be really hard to kill everything, and you end up with 1 or 2 that just sit out of the way that you can't really get to. All the murder. All the murder. I don't know if we're going to quite do it in time. It's going to be pretty close. No, we're not. Not quite. Really close. Really close. Just not quite enough kill speed on them. Still, it went pretty quick. Hand crossbow. And we're going to go on to kill Latiate. That point is going to go in there. Alright, Latiate and 50 other mobs. 49 other mobs, because apparently a giant seething mass of tentacles and blood counts. Then again, if I was setting a bounty for cleaning up heaven, getting rid of a tentacled bloody mass would certainly be on my list of things. While we're here, we may as well kill Necrat. One machine of fright. And 31 mobs left to go. Oh, certainly. I will actually bring that up right now. So, 50 points always goes straight into movement speed for me. I know a lot of people don't like it, but that's I can't stand being slow. It means I can roll the movement speed off boots and onto something else. I then try and split evenly for this character between dexterity and vitality. Other characters I'll probably just pump main stat and I'll leave vitality for whatever equipment I'm wearing. Over here, we go critical hit chance, and then we go critical hit damage, and then we go attack speed. That is... It's not guaranteed, but it's almost always that way. Over here, we go for resist all first, then we go for armor, then we go for life. And finally over here, we go resource cost reduction, then we go area damage, and now we're going life per hit. Ooh, he's a big one. Just move ourselves through out of the way of those frozens. Come back in to grab the loot. 25 mobs left to find. And Latiate is just up there, actually. Ooh. Grabbed a unique, and I didn't even see what it was. Hey, Latiate, how's it going? More of you, eh? Well, that's not really going to help you much. Let's get you stunned, we'll get you killed, and then we will head back to town. Ah, it was Measure Smiths by the looks of it. Okay. Handing this in. Amulet, Crusader Shield. And we are full. Alright, let's clear a little bit of space. So, IDing. In fact, it will be faster to go over here. Yeah, actually, that's not a bad idea. I'm actually going to switch that over now. So we're going to go for that, and we're going to go for critical hit chance, and then we're going to go into critical hit damage. Because that will make a big difference on these. Good thinking, good thinking. Right, so Measure Smiths, that can just go because it's a big-ass two-handed axe and we can't use it. This can go, and that can go as well because we've already got one. That can go because I don't care about the Golden Gorget. So salvage, 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 salvage. We're going to hold on to Depth Diggers. So let's have a look at this over here. Oh, the other one is actually better. I mean, we end up doing a little bit more damage with this and returning a little bit more hatred. But it's only doing a little bit more damage because of that bleed. So we're going to keep the original, but we are going to keep this for re-rolling. So that can go in our re-roll thing. And also... Wait, what are these? Oh, more things that I was holding on to because I didn't have space. Right, so... Pus Bitter, that can go back in here. Beacon Sail, I've already got one so that can get salvaged. And Depth Diggers, they were going to sit sort of... in here, I think. Instead of that, Natalia's Embrace. There we go. So salvage, salvage, salvage. Let's put that down. Put all of these down. And then we'll move on to the next set of bounties. It could do, but the way I do my resource management and with focus and restraint, I'm supposed to be hitting my primary attack as often as my secondary just to keep up the damage buff. So the extra hatred probably isn't going to give quite as much benefit as the main stat at the moment. I don't know, it really depends on which way you go with it. But for me, I think the way I play it's slightly better this way. We're going to start with Adria because this is going to take us a long time to find her. Especially the way I play. I mean, we're probably going to kill most things on the way through. If it was the cluster arrow build, then I would definitely agree with you, because that can make the difference between 4 casts versus 3 casts before you need to pop some kind of generator. But for the multi-shot, with it costing so little at the moment, I don't think it would make that much difference. Oi! No vortices! Now, if we're clever about how we manage this, we should be able to get a massive kill streak as well as we go. Just about holding on to it. There we go. We're up to 260 kills. That is pretty epic so far. There we go. 268 kills. Awesome. It's not quite the biggest that I've had, but that was pretty good. I think the biggest was with my Explodomatron Wizard, just because exploding everywhere is such an easy way to get lots and lots of cheap kills. And with a little bit more guts, I probably could have run past that blue pack and trained it towards these guys and carried it on even further. I think it probably does. I don't know for certain. I would need to test it. But I think when it says your generators, I think it counts for anything that's been made to do it. Like, if you get the thing that makes Chakram generate hatred as well, I think that would also pop Focus and Restraint. It wouldn't pop both of them at the same time. It would only pop the generator side. Alright, let's put this Paragon point in before we go in. Life per hit. Hey, lady. There we go, that's a nice spread. Well, I think she's ended up directly in between them, of course, because that's the way she plays. She's doing a lot of those purple things on the ground. I am not a fan of those. Oh wow, that cooldown reduction really makes a huge difference. I mean, it is so monumentally noticeable. There we go, and she's gone. Good thinking, Wolfried. Good thinking. Right, I've actually got Focus and Restraint on me at the moment, so we can have a look at the wording. So when you hit with a resource-generating attack or primary skill, deal 50% increased damage. So that's the difference. It specifies both of them. And when you hit with a resource-spending attack, deal 50% increased damage. So I wonder if you can get a primary skill that spends resources. Like a barbarian using the thing that makes Bash consume your fury. That would trigger both parts of the effect, in theory, based on the wording. That would be something that would be worth testing. Let's move on to the Cursed Shrines. Oh well, that was actually pretty easy to get in. We've got to do all of these quickly, so let's just vault round. Because it's much easier to vault round and then kill everything at the end. Right, now we can kill. Woo, lots of leaping. I know I'm popular, but don't be leaping on me. Don't be leaping on me today. Grab these and grab these couple, and we're going to move on to... let's kill the succulent. Mmm, deliciously succulent. Certainly, Adam, if you've got a cunning plan. Is it so cunning you could put 2 tails on it and call it a double weasel? Okay, so the Marauder set. Companion calls all companions to your side. Sentries deal 400% increased damage and cast Elemental Arrow, Chakram, Impale, Multi-Shot, and Cluster Arrow when you do. And the set bonus, your primary skills and Elemental Arrow, Chakram, Impale, Multi-Shot, Cluster Arrow, and Companions and Vengeance deal a lot of increased damage for every active sentry. That is the Marauder set bonuses. So interestingly, it does do your primary skills, so you can do a Marauder's regular grenade build, which is what Wolfried was saying just the other day. Yeah, we're just totally coming down in here and killing everything. And the succulent. I mean, it sounds like it's going to be gross. I bet it's going to be some kind of octopus or fish or something. An awesome Blackadder point there, by the way. It's good to have someone referencing amazing British comedy. I'm a huge fan of Blackadder. No, you do some theory crafting, mate. Don't worry. I'm kind of curious to see what you come up with. That's one of the things I love about this game, is there's so many different options. Just for fun. So I've been up to Greater Rift level 57, Dig Antoine. Thank you very much for joining the live stream. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. Can you not hear the game sound? Hold on a moment. Let me check that. It should be coming through. Right. So if I bring up this, it should be coming through. Let me go back into game very quickly. It looks like it's going through and transmitting as it should be. Hard to tell. Hard to tell. Can anyone else hear the game sound, or is it being weird just for Wolfried? It could be because I connected to my machine from the office, but I'll probably take a break in a moment anyway. So I might be able to get it sorted then. I'll have a mess with it just after this this bounty, see if I can get it working again. It may require quitting out of Diablo and reloading it though. Alright, okay guys. As soon as I've got this this set of bounties done, then I will kill the game and we'll get it working. Sorry about that. I thought you guys could hear all the bang bang ka-chunk ka-chunk that was going on. That is no good. Most probably, in fact, maybe that should. It should be doing what it's supposed to be. Let's try one more thing. Pop, pop. Pop. And let's bring this up over here. You can hear me say the sounds, yeah. I mean... No, that looks like it's still not working for some reason. Most probably I need to restart, so sorry about that. Yeah, oh, actually, that's a good idea, right. So I can temporarily get this working by putting the game sounds through my speakers. Thanks, Tobias. I'm glad you think so, but it's not quite what I was going for. Right, let's cheat. I'm totally going to cheat, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put that up there like that, and you guys may get it a little bit sound lagged. But that might work. It might work. I don't know. We'll see how it goes, and I will try and fix it after this. I'll probably need to reboot quickly. Actually, after this set of bounties, I might call it an evening anyway. So sorry for the soundless majority of the stream. I know it does detract a little bit from the immersion factor, but I'm glad you've all been enjoying it anyway. Yeah, what you want is you want me to do one of those audiobook narrations. Like, you know, just listen to it to send yourself off to sleep at night. That's the kind of soothing voice I've got. If anyone's got any little book excerpts they want me to read, then do write them in chat and I'll have a quick go at it. Just this one-off. I mean, I'm not going to do, like, regular audiobook things. Right, let's head over this side. It's a meaty crustacean, it is. See, I did think about auditioning for one of those TomTom audio things where you get to narrate the various directions. But I always thought that no one would quite take my voice seriously for it. You know, it's like, turn left where appropriate. And people would go, well, it kind of sounded like a suggestion rather than a command, so I'm just going to ignore that. Alright, I'm gonna kill the tinny delayed audio. Because that's not going to be helping anyone. Really strange that it's decided to do that, but I'm sure there is a good reason that I just don't quite understand. Right, okay, so we've got 3 death orbs that we need to run through and smash in this area. So let's get into the area quickly. We'll drop one of our turrets and pew, 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 pew. I see it. Now I feel like I have to do the sound effects for what's going on because you guys can't hear. And swirly, swirly. Bing! No, my sound effects may not actually be accurate enough for the real game, but they will do to get the point across. Doggy, no! I want those death breaths. Give them to me. There we go. skulking skeletal captain. There's a lot of distraction in West March. It's a dangerous place for me to come. Here I am, supposed to be doing bounties. Nope, nope, just getting That's true. I could salvage it. But I'm really not that bothered. I'm not going to go back for it anyway. I'm going to have plenty of stuff to salvage up, I'm sure. Right, let's see if we can find the other orbs quickly. Okay, I'm going to have to read that in a moment when things calm down, but Adam's cunning plan is in chat, ready for review. Okay, Death's Orb. Okay, so cunning plan. Left click elemental arrow, ice. Right click cluster arrow. Sentry rockets in there somewhere with companions. Bane of the trap stricken and Manticore. Yeah, that's pretty much the cluster arrow thing, except you've just thrown in elemental arrow for being the generator. The only thing I'd say to that is rather than having elemental arrow, I'd probably have evasive fire like I have at the moment for the defensive boost. That was pretty much the plan that I had for this character right at the start. Yeah, you'll end up sacrificing the uptime of Vengeance by taking Dawn out of the equation. So it'd be fun. It'd certainly be fun, and it'd be an interesting way to play, but it wouldn't be a long-term efficient one because you're diversifying just a little bit too much. Ball Lightning is a very, very fun thing, though. I did think about making... Oh, another consumable. I did think about making another build based entirely around that. Kind of like my Wizard Lightning build, but Demon Hunter Lightning build. Ooh. Ramalama Ding Dong's gift again. That can go in there. Let's clear some space. Salvage. That hood is not as good as the other one I've got. We'll put those Paragon points in there. And we've got one more bounty to do, so let's just go on and finish this off in style. Bang, bang, bang across the board. Alright, so we're going to find Captain Stokely. Oh, a bandit shot. Oh, jeez, I did not mean to click on that. Kill it all. This is not going to go well. I'm going to focus on the gelatinous because I think we're going to get the most out of it. Right, up this way. Apologies for the lack of commentary. I've gone full focus mode. I do not want these bastards to get away from me. Right, there we go. Now, which other goblins can I get? Come back! You're running away! Okay. Right, let's loot everything. So, we lost a Treasure Goblin and an Odious Collector in that. And a Malevolent Tormentor and a Gem Hoarder and an Odious Collector. Wow. That was bad, but we did get the Gelatinous Sires. Yeah, there's nothing else down there. Woo! So we got a lot of Death Threats, which is probably what I was most interested in. And a lot of crafting ingredients. A hell of a lot of crafting ingredients. Alright, well, we're going to go back to town to drop these off very quickly. Is that everything? Nearly. Yeah. Rip goblins. Rip goblins. And yeah, 2 bandit shrines in one stream. I've been really, really lucky. That's like unheard of. Let's ID that bit of armor, and then we're just going to salvage all these up. Black Feather, you're lovely, but you can go. Right, so we were on our way to do a bounty. So let's actually get on and do that. Oh, is there any left still alive down here? I don't think so, no. Nope. Okay, well, let's head on round. And into the killing floor. Hey, Ghost of Captain Stokely. Alright, so kill your old men. Well, seeing as this is right here, it would be rude not to stand in it. There's more? This was so unexpected. So unexpected. There we go. Back to town we go. Alright. Tyrael, give me the bits. Ding, 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 ding. And we are going to ID these. We're going to salvage them, of course. But it's still nice to see what level they're like. No, they're not that great. Yes, you're entirely right. I ended up going all over the place. I was caught off balance by them. I think that's the best way of putting it. Right, so we're going to talk about shoulders because I'm still looking for some ancient marauders' shoulders. Man, that is just not working for me. It really isn't. So these shoulders are worse than our current ones. These are actually probably worth having a look at compared to... No, the other ones are ancient, of course. So these are both going to get salvaged up. Right, okay. I think that is probably a good point for me to finish that stream. Thank you so much for joining me for the evening. It has been a pleasure having you guys along. Apologies for the lack of gaming sound. I will figure out what's happened with that ready for the next time. It is probably just because I need to restart my machine. Probably something's bound to the wrong place. But I hope it's been fun just listening to me talk rather than the game and my own personal sound effects. At least you've not had to put up with me singing or anything like that. If you have enjoyed the stream, give me a thumbs up. For those of you that have been chatting in live chat, it's been an absolute pleasure talking with you as always. And if you want to know when I'm streaming next, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell icon next to it, and you'll be notified when I'm going live. As for me, I am done for the evening, so I will see you soon.